moral means that the papa and the bonnet and the way our society edging fat the papa and bonnet. So people think say the court don't deal with moral matters. The court deals with law. Which I say like say me na me dem home and me per say me chia me ton and I me share my tade you know my that right of moral issues say me ba me the way I handle no e man kasa me issue but then you say in law no the public has a moral. There is a moral public. It means that Ghana food do what certain minimum standard of moral values are. Yeah, accept it, and that moral values no, and no, there is a law protecting your moral values and your public decency. What I say, for example, say uyin ho oba yin ho oba kono yin ho. What happens uyin ho na odibeto abontia quickly no society ebaya wow, then people moral values they ni oba aketesia esa okata wusie enti ubon say na what starting offending people, and then some too cannot handle the nude, so some of them will get infected with friend say huma ejamai was obi wo ba ne sre ne nufu ebia ono ontumi nko rapio ba enti e wo de timu a okocha akola kiti bia na odegudo so enti no the public has we have a duty say yen be who say yen de ho
good
enti no Akuapem Poloo two things o ye ni ye child rights petition mo require no na mbra kwan so no untumi criminalize no okay privacy and then dignity and your criminal offense a civil issues no your police for handle but rather no omu look at the two things say pictures na odbeto no of be obscenity in law dey say why you be bia sa de no wo dey to publica say obi adwen na pro obi adwen o dey say enti no pictures na o try na ne ba no wo hono no so wo no picture no dey to abonten no say dodo adwen ena ma nkwala bebre na wofo bebre na gara fo bebre hwe ni ano bebre ekondoye bebre nyanka o me hwe more encourage a lot of people to obi one picture na dey bia no pe bi otumi hwe o dey say obi one so na o say die na ekoso yi ena efe so no akwala no so no in law no akwala no ho no yiye no o hwe cyber security act na child pornography is a criminal offense. Say akwala we no ho na ode no ho abeto abonte no it's like porno into no the two offenses no here say he was charged for obscenity and the thing so no just say you posting the child nude on the net and also who call the cyber laws now an offense but critically no such a case no
before we come on the case no yeah, na me per case na kasaban. What's church move from? Yes, sitting or a setup. A moral understand what church. My main court witness. Remember how case na we go. Whitney. Obi beka say oh, na sanke Akuapem Poloo. E ono aneba. E no ne twa no picture. E bi oni no fie kra. Woni ni dware bom ba yenhu. Na mum kai photo keke. As a parent now you're by now that time na akola no picture no ba out no say na wo your bam as a mother no why dwene ye o
nana yes akola na ye na ba na ebia onene ye ni onene be ye wo fie but like you said you know enu ye fie eno is limited to just omo and let us not take it for granted say social media enye mene woning nkofo mienu pe agrodie abonten no a lot of nkofo especially So who did the title of be a public figure now celebrity? Even sometimes no ordinary people because we view our accounts not open to the world, you know. Obia just click here or follow into follow BBA way. And ebia where your freedom begins no. Obi so dear end. And honestly, picture I mean anybody who won't picture no be can say when beside the moral aspect of it, na nipa no ebia yeso se no no so tie because aside or no mother no se na na otie no ono kwa, and it wasn't the first time on we posted BB of or no ne ho saada. Poloo has posted pictures of semi-nude thereabout pictures of ne ho I phobia ho because you feel say we need or you penny until she knows what she's doing. But as soon as underage akola bemuno, it raises eyebrows because oya akola and or no do age or beka say me page nenya me pese me yeni e woman me no and you feel any parent be feel say wo necessary protect akola no nti say wo de akola no abeto nipa musa na nkofo sre no nkofo ridicule no nkofo ka okọ school kwa ye the best friend na ade a as any parent thoughtful parent bia na e ayem hwehwe kakra. I think say e hone na e raise a lot of eyebrows because ono emu ni de e ade o time ye pa me kai say why Christmas dey bi da was it Christmas and now Valentine's Day why Valentine's Day why bibi sa da and obi atwe mu koye. But as soon as o de minor e ka ho pe e change asem no.
Okay mami mbisa bulldog bu ya nkomre mu ba ya mbisa se picture na Akuapem Poloo post ye no o post ye e wo social media no ono ankasa post on page no and I issue and I say inko bi ne post yan kan den kan to me issue maybe say lawyer the same thing but we say na why do you.
Okay, so situation here sad kaka but there are any offensive yeah I don't know say a folly but lawyer be more I think so beka a folly under the indecent exposure ABA act or something because once a whole year I say bedroom you know so you don't go out there and do stuff like that so be in a post here that person will be held responsible or liable say what post on required to me holding the park on liable for doing that. So if she goes ahead to do it, you know, she has to be held liable, and it wasn't the best of things. Me worry kakrani plead na ni lawyer lawyer so be more besaka money plead and I don't know the intention behind it. Omani completely guilty when the issue was sent to court. But lawyer bebe mo ababeka omo strategy area but the opposed here any there any idea bibia
Kwame, before I go to lawyer no to say asam na re want me hu baby me sheda empagent free and as I am remu so samwa who pictures mo for Fred na kan waju
but them say after your chain no na asam ne ba up no na me hu na normal bebre wo ho a what's the last time you ba ha na ye kan asam kan say e be better say ye nyina nka obia betumi asua some criminal code no enkofo bebre kura nim say obi ka say me pese me ko anod fie na me ko bo anod anase me pese me ko enter into anod fie unlawfully na se me ka kire nipa ne say an ko me na me ka say ko no se nipa no ko se wan ko whether the person commits the crime or not for just saying say go and enter another house unlawfully no police betch me wait me jail you what you say baby ankrofo enya issues bebre with each adeway no say adenti na ye de na ko to prison and ke bia o say ye man no a certain form of punishment me pa mo chew Ghana ha judge bi enu ho de na dwen a sentence obi emra no ya twra to no ho se wo yese ntom ko school ko sua no se wo yese ya ne punishment nie wo yese ya inte judge no enye ono na ebi judge mi yesi so judge bi ni obi wo problem onimu judge no onimu wo hefa ne mu asam na ya de beba court no na judge na kenkan sa asem se boni na waye no o man ne mra kire se wo ye boni we a sei na ye mfan ye o. The only problem is say ye ni alternative sentencing regime. The sentencing is over jail. Ain't na attorney general no ho say no. Why ya dear papa Mr. Godfrey Dame or say he's coming to look at other forms of punishment because prison is not your mandodo. And to be looking at other forms of punishment so obi ya dia ebia yebaka say onprapra. In other jurisdictions no ebia we boni bia yes ye be ma suspended sentence. Suspended sentence nature say your sentence so but ye delay sentence no na ya kire onyo be say wo ye and as ne be ni say wo ye until within 2 years and about 2 years suspended sentence so ko ye bibi mu aboko akoseve 2 years and na say wo be ko school na say the judge ka say Akuapem Poloo ade no ye ne mfa no ko school a wan na be tua fees no judge na na de no koto ekotia. The country does not have that form of punishment. At the same time, you need community service. Ebia because we dey na ye no, enke bia wo be prapra kroma na say wo be kwa koye adwuma bi wo ha aboa. Ebi ni ho. It is not the fault of the judge. The criminal code is there. It is very clear and straightforward. When you into so unim, but there are other in your man. Media senka me lawyer near and can be handle it differently. This particular issue. Example here. So what kind criminal code now 28 lawyer what head me sure 28 criminal liability of intoxicated persons. It is obesha what's his name funny face onya do court pen or say obi man no we toffee one can say me could we toffee obi man me we toffee because when you read the 28 now it is very clear say Unya, so if you don't know, maybe me benum a special eyes in so. Menum ye no, say mabo, say na yen so na wom na obi ahua petehie egum to menum ye na mabo. Enama me dia dia bulldog na wewu. The court will look at it that I'm an intoxicated person and I did it under the influence of a substance. You understand? Ni nyina wo ho. Enti no obi a modern kakra. Sa asam to wonu say Ghana mrani ha. But assembly nya to wi a na obehu say umo obi eduro so nya abortion police eche
to say asam na ba yen call lawyer or street lawyer budoka say we say the lawyer no man no plead guilty in term so say for free asam no as a lawyer or plead guilty in term yeah. Ewo kwan ben so na ufu se sen no
at times o ye lawyer na criminal case no wo hwe say ye fe be what means say the fact speaks for itself meaning ade no ne pana ye o post here na me sure so post here no na ko post here pe no e bia o my comment be no delete here I'm sorry e bia of when say wrong posting na e say enye intentional ebi ana bia opese o ye but o post here and I think say o jam no emma adene be permanent on social media and people started commenting meaning say o retract ya na o delete ya na apologize here but you see as a lawyer no once police for na evidence no and normally no the cyber crime unit no are very good in terms of internet they are always there 24/7 until they pick it pick it no and now with the Child Right International SSM no omo pressure about two omo so then that this Child Right so international into no I don't call international now as a lawyer no normally at times it's good say who say o client a committee crime na unim na ko put up strong I say long defense be tin na you try them for 1 year now she judge bufu. Oh, and at times we do it to make us client say go and say not guilty. Meanwhile, no, maybe outside no or say me pa cho me say bium. Oh yeah, say but okay take a kidnapping issue no. Mammy can say, oh, you're guilty. Like, or there is something the money, yes, but every court, no. If besides a guilty or not guilty, no one can say, who can say guilty, part? You because who can say guilty and there's no trial. Into no, me, my worry, I think it's normally a profession into me, person exercise it, lawyer, but my worry is that once a lawyer, no, who can say, oh, yeah, uncle pleaded guilty, no, you must have a strategy to do what we call mitigation of sentencing. Because the moment you plead guilty, you know, one my dear engineer who say, you are not ready to waste the time of the court. You know, my lord, we are guilty. Okay, are you go to Yebi? And then effect, but Sir John, call you contempt 2012. No, what he say the behavior of a court to know defense was, my clients no, what is a mono bad bishi. Oh, I said, quickly know what the the wrong of Sir John, and then started putting pressure on Sir John. I said, trouble in Yana, oh, yes, the same. Now, other speaker judges, no, Obias, but not at the little bufu. Was that, but what did that? But to me, a young who say, they are you know, and pay into what here at the end of the day, you know, or succeed. Sir John sentence, you know. And you're so big. And as a lawyer, no, who plead guilty pay we are. What you need to do is that you must mount a strong mitigation. Meaning, who bounce that you say, oh lawyer, man.
Lawyer, I want to tell you, your TV so picture no near. You knew quite say we show about friend in him, Tino. A cat about friend in him. And you may have a whole sample because and told that minute told me so and come as me home family. Kemrane dimenti yemfonyini na akofa nsem nyina aba na nwumrei yenyina ye di hu aboboyi na ye hu ensuan ya ebe fefem ti lawyer
but teacher we me make controversial with the plus no support me disagree with me me ba show no so no man true controversy mwa teacher we na be yes
there be no controversy in the flow and
there be legally or me the legally. Okay. Other lawyers are watching, but Mami deal with people. The strategy of the lawyer was no person wasting the time of the court, but whether it be
your friend plea bargain.
Yes. Into the strategy of the lawyer was saying that so did the last thing you go judge no say judge. My lord, that was your time. Obano nie waja to shadi no ye wanje ni ye. My lord, number 2. Akwale ni mame. And now if you know the background, the hustling life, when problems, the man enter into such behavior. Yes, now okay, be under the thing the background that what I say, under the thing in here, you are not getting my lord. Sentencing also, what 3, Bako, custody, you know, fine. 3rd, what why of be a say a bond of good behavior. And a practice channel say sign a bond of good behavior. Meaning, over signed bond say, your sentence will be, but the idea we are no year. Now, ya, work prison for 2 years. Into that judge, what that 3 options. 1, so about the custodial sentence. And now 2, about finding. And now 3, about man sign bond. But I think that the judge was looking at the deterrent or share the kind of things that happen on social media. The social media impunity, because impunity. Now you too much. Or I say, I'll be out for sale, or then you're post to. Will be out post to the other dead and nude, and they cannot then nude no I too much into what here. The comment that was coming, may have an effect on the judge. Judges also read their social media animals. They look at those things. The judge was like the kind of pressure about that also. Plus child right in the Akuapem Poloo finer and the sika one shall Ghana also there. About the sana will be always a Ghana because I'll pay. And the one we wait to create your crab and Messi them Akuapem Poloo. Ghana they did the penalty say what I say a battle sika. Now you are at the bonny crown now. You have your first base. The judge who say no, let me go and sentence. But now lawyer should have insisted, say my lord, the custodial standard will not help. Oh, I say, now, you was start you able to back no touch judge no.
Once the bulldog will help.
Na sentence no.
Once the bulldog will help.
Lawyer. So
you should have seen the look because on when the court upon your
yes. Ni lawyer no. Couldn't he have just said say any girl no go and post here no.
They be a bad.
No, to me the member. People hack people's account all the time. You can start your defense from there. What you say? So that you me can say waste the cost time, but you build a case on that because people have people accounts all the time. Me are hacking me data. I'm sure say people will be as of us adding.
No, but the question is
but I think say the girl before assembly back court, okay, it won't work because yes, before assembly back court, she had come out to apologize.
Nah.
Yeah, was a vessel.
I'm gonna man.
Hey, plus so the difference be by say Sabo. Share who to compose some because
No, it's not about what I think. I'm just telling you the criminal liability of the law is there.
No, they will subject will mind no to psychiatric examination because it's easy for somebody to say my bottom. Obi na mabo. And normally no when you are not very careful those we no crab share now let's come to pictures na me no meaning onim say there is something going on in terms of Akuapem Poloo here no mesre I think say Edu state bi wa Akuapem Poloo here no a lot of parents are guilty of that obiara odine bab wo ya be ma ode obaba adware Obaba, we a bema. Now Obaba did 10 years, 11 years. Me way, my wife we you know, my baba no 12 years, we show of Ebia, the chini the form of grano. Now we did 12 years. Now the fair share, a jare, now me the raho, send me to go jare. Me go jare. In law, no, Ebia, that thing is not public. It no, so be trying to video but too public, and then I'll be guilty. But morally, is it good? To me, no, it's obscene because who Bema Akwala with 12 years. Bema who did a hono, Shabema who will know, Obaba bedding, every share, and Mamma Monsuna, Mutoya Kesena, Monso Mama boys. What I said, Moba boys, and you'll be one of the boy, 6 years, 7. Now, Umame, what in it, a deal, a Jaria, not one wrong. Now, I don't know wrong, not what the car, a Jareno. To go in the rear, no. Who wants a fellow that will say, who too hot? I will not say,
Papi.
Make us some say, morally, no, the case obscenity, who corrupted, it is that behavior we should stop going naked at the bathroom. That's the point I'm making.
What's the Papi?
Papi said, I'm being real.
What do you mean? You just said we should stop going naked
at the bathroom.
When we go to the bathroom,
what do you do?
We saw children.
Finish your statement.
That's my statement.
Ampaw is making a very good point.
He's making a very good point, but where he's limiting it is where I have an issue.
The only problem is his presentation.
You know,
it's making a very valid
if you are saying, say, naturally, no, in a home, at a certain stage, in Kolenia, you need to say cut out because exposure I can get it, but where you are limiting it to bathroom, no.
This is bathroom.
So if I do not bath, me ba in jare, but me say me who fear because me say me I don't start with full dress. Okay. It's a process.
No. What Lawyer Ampaw is saying is that as I will buy the 10 years.
Yes,
you don't have to be going naked in front of a
He's limiting it to bathroom.
No, that is not a problem.
I'm talking about bathroom.
Whether it's bathroom or it's where.
That's where we go naked.
Yes.
Bathroom, the new bathroom most of the time but I'm saying that if bathroom is naked, the same way say only bathroom crana. Go naked. You was singing room. What I say? Now, your man and I, so. What I say? Your man and I, you. Your man and I. Oh, please, I'm coming. But you look, when I came to this show to educate.
Yes.
And my education, me say, sir, Oban die. Na only oyere. So.
A crime.
Tio. Only you so. Na Oban no so. On the do but otete mu a. Otete tio.
Charlie. Lawyer, what do you talk about?
Let me land. Tio. Oban no etete mu a. Yawo etete mu a. Or committee in law what we call sexual nuisance. Tio, yes. Yeah, yes, yes,
Charlie.
I'm not saying that it's a criminal offense. Listen to me. No, Tio, you're criminal and civil.
Okay.
The law of thought is wrong.
The law
it's wrong like when you're making love. It's wrong say when you're making love you
don't shout.
No, wait.
No. In the over too much the home, but men did.
What's the difference between the
Tio. Tio. Only oyere edda demo. Na obi so edda ni demo. Plywood edda demo. Na mo have sex no. E pa na ye chuku chaka. Na oba no ajeyi. Okumio. Na owo the next neighbor no. On to me na.
Yes.
Now, OTS sex more sound now. OTS telephone with so we are say what is nuisance? No, it's making. Nuisance in law is not making, and everybody must have the right to have peaceful enjoyment.
We are changing the subject.
No.
Let's stick it to the room with the kids.
Yes. I'm saying that all those things, amount to civil wrong. And you say when I said it, I said it on Peace FM. People challenge me. Then all of a sudden in UK, what the OB court say, or the landlord court, tenants, the landlord court say, anytime and the landlord they say, they didn't have sex now, or they am I when they say, you find a landlord.
I understand
that.
Back to you. Somewhere can you move to the another na back to any fans o say no senka lawyer no keka bibi na ye be a judge na you who make a point be say e be an judge no hwe nioma na asisi Akuapem life mu and sana final judgment no and I know you are agreeing to it now both think say be am for nyini ni niam bia na e won dada no and be an dia bufu and na she
yeah.
Be about say on person name because of more the same profession. On person be criticize the other lawyer, but indirectly he criticized the other lawyer because on a lawyer no process no in Bobra if that's a correct tree. But first of all, let me take it from the top. We be so much about send a photograph no more no won't be sad because no my narration no that. Yeah. So I'll take it from the top. I believe say also before that photograph now you will be a friend breaking the internet. I soon feel abroche will be some picture between internet so we break internet. So now before that episode now Akuapem Poloo we break internet. Like Whitney Kanye Valentine's Day or some obscene photography but everybody was especially talking about it.
Jennifer Lopez picture bia
so she kind of broke the internet. It I believe say a community into after that photograph no opposed to a couple no post into na call an birthday for me I believe say she was selfish because now a person used to say incidents it break the internet bill but the internet makers know or yes selfish at that particular moment and say
it's not her birthday.
A young birthday. And your birthday. And a normal circumstance no akasa episode no and asa instance no found akwala no into what she was supposed to do they say post akwala in the picture. Sans no kind or caption or the mass photograph no could have still used that photograph now if they are fully clothed then So for me, I felt say at that particular moment, not per se about her, and not necessarily about Aqualano. And then the cover say, okay, let me just use my kid. Good. Now, lawyer can be about the fact that Akuapem Poloo lawyer could have gone in another angle. I agree. Maybe you're better educating kakra, because maybe kind of story now you say lawyer initially APB not guilty, and now somebody back be pleaded guilty. For me, I don't know how it goes. But any judge could say, you are not on top of your game, and that's you are somehow confused. Because once you are supposed to prepare before you actually make a plea. So what preparation and the lawyer no call here or back or say, oh, you're guilty. Then you turn around and say, oh, well, you're guilty. And no, for me, I feel say there's a little bit of confusion. Now, the last bit now about the fact, so like I lawyer and say, well, your first. If you read actually the procedure of the court now, you know, because people look lawyer no na the Ampaw working. So and all
that.
Yes, he said all. However, and he mentioned it, the lawyer was categorical. Say obscene materials now they to social media and also
the judge.
Sorry, thank you very much. The judge. So what in Akuapem Poloo lawyer about the facts of your first time offender. Oh, your man fine. Yes, what's in but a person serving as a deterrent to every other person. So what you are saying, the lawyer did it. But the judge, I think it's Miss Christina Man, I remember her name very well. She knew exactly what she wanted to prove. And then he did it.
Yeah, wait, time first court ye jailing no 3 months now. Ye no. Akuapem ye press conference.
Yeah.
Or I think Opacho na
Enodasi.
You know so be a campaign to campaign against rigidity.
Na me bisa say lawyer na Odaroma judge na court no. Omo anti plea na.
Me nua chio. Wako court of first instance. Okoye no. Why you should ambition ya judge no. I am very lenient because I cannot go to my sentence in 3 years. No man 3 months, which means that in some lawyer no kind at least
yeah.
Until problem with the appeal they say ebia in the trial no there's something technically wronger and the court appeal on that one. But because of what kind we normally do it, lawyers strategically will say don't say guilty. But later no once I told you most of the time so say the criminal case to so police for no facts no any evidence no it's not a warm to we don't have access to it. And now we prepare for the witness statements ni omo de be bo ko do no until lawyers be no omo ni copy until omo court omo say the can say unye guilty. Then now prosecutor now and make copies of fact sheets no witness statements no any pictures in there no there or the copy now my lawyer no. Then you have to study and see whether you can raise some doubt or defense. Into what I know who said I don't know not throwing the towel. So lawyers at times will do it, and that is where you come in to make sure say you plea. But you see, law no call plea or challenge the sentence say a year too harsh. That is where the problem is. It's the new judge now or your high court judge where you circuit. It's your high court judge, criminal division 1. The new judge not transfer. Or share we know appeal no. Then you put to the lawyer a timodimbe like proof say judge no sentence in a hash. Say and can wait man 3 years. No be about 3 months. And no, that's a difficulty. And then the judge thought say look the fellow judge are sentencing very lenient.
That's what the
why should he disturb it? But me no problem in here. I think say after sentencing no say me park I mean go appeal on the sentencing, but rather no I would fight the battle with the first judge. Now can make sure so back to me about from 3 to be 1. Maybe if I start first with now my call on the presidency, so once I see the power of pardon. President, the be to know. President Mama ye be my munti for no. But the president will to me say was sentenced when to be pardon. The whole thing will be like, let's gather some social media momentum. Be now I feel like now politicians don't like President Nado. Judge they were in the review, but at least if they be to know show Japan people low mobile. At least some of the politicians or more party will say that oh President Charlie, oh pardon other criminals are kai people low. Ebi anekwa people look at 3 months no winter. But they say na say what appeal sentence no ama psychological no wanya fa hodie wa befie and akoye bail pending appeal into no we are successful no na ama get any team there. So we say first instance no we didn't kunim because I want the bill into the federal na e be ba say federal utifia you are not doing the right thing no na we fail say no Christmas the any new year o the asentan ka April no try anka by this time o into no omona me please ni say anka president be to abemu kakra na anka ejako mama ya memma
painful be some more of the question okay. I'm not that pagan answer we are okay
we say now we come be about say Esako Obabak no be fight the first judge now my question is I don't know if the first judge no akọ high court judge in my mind, in my pedestrian mind, I'm thinking it's once or the high court no. The first judge no.
My argument was that
he should they should never have left.
Yes, the first judge was also no. Because on the first person was sentenced no. Oh my lord. Yes, yes, appeal. At that day time I know all the 3 months no. So my lord departure 3 months. Now sukra so. Some judges who judges be almost sentence na obia kebibi na hiti no na wa reduce so my memorial example la and court open court na papa epie ye obaye no na ne yiribu fu wa bedefie nti yiribu fu ye no papa na abefie or iron na yiri begina ne konso okohe na wa befie no se we fi mechi amede iron ne be show all of a sudden o se fashion me na papa na fire no ne busu or the stabby mamma no and that I no two enough no say so same way before one judge as you do second court 3 oh any say no bra case no na me be court no your friend no your friend e pena be man start so usu so you guilty na judge no say mamma nim peja nufu no into peja na judge say wo nufu a mema o say judge committee was nufu a mema yendi wan agro na yanuma na hwede wa yerufu wo ubekom eto oka ubekom no na fede na yere no twahwe ho ma no be paso o da oba na ready we now no su say judge no ehun ni kunumobo because o sentence na
again nufu no na influence judgment na
free say
nufu na nipa na ye plan no
o pray be say nufu
no but also obekom because of a nufu na man
o say do o no aye be ya but o say oh no o say there's a
plan baby
tell me please
the
judges offended by the way comment at times judges make by the way comment and then appear judgment no so but at times to let people know say kai down here hey now who be pro background na one brother be say no for fact other ayo no what ayo so buy na we no black no na we so ban na mu ne etu oh but the same judge no e call apply sentence no ban no twahe no su say judge no ehuni nikuno on ban start here mitigation me one na original ho oban su sa na for the judge say well and then can me come out 5 years but say no ban su nti come 2 years into you save you 3 years ama okobaya ama obaya no de no be chere judge no e be down ase say odanase say on punish like
now in this case no as some person be a lawyer and say judge new one na call na ho no eno ya appeal
yes appeal
miss is there ever a case say anke call na ho no obeka say nuane kan ye no
eno ano
o disagree
na cho da bi mama kamare ho me na am robbers boys be call am robbery
eh no the other stories about
am robbery na me na was sentence almost 7 years na am na man ready we ni until me na cash na we dey brem no na me say me ko appeal against sentence me ko do na me say na dey no robbery na me feel say attempted robbery but na robbery until court of appeal na me call say me call sentence me call ye we no ye ne Hansen no what I say 7 years no ye did count come judge this say now we are adding another 5 years what I say because if you say judge couple man low sentence it at times to appeal who go for sentence you bet to be every account and then reduce no
yeah Kwame open so can be na
your say your friend saying the way na you can Akuapem Poloo na quite say this is the first time obia oye owo showbiz no more akọ true bb say Ghana na ya na ye wi free ade entem dodo na me nam court na me share lawyer Jerry Avonobo
yeah
no say unua na ya sentence no ya say also tue sika no say me no say why sir some kind why sir
yes why sir okoyi ni be ma no
okoyi ade bia ese ne be ma no because okọ court no say na e toy or the ba say or the be ye show na nya na de na kase no year and it will be very difficult to prove say na de na it you know
but before we call you say this was even live on stage then this somebody post something on your page it don't be me self post hey me no we are all looking for the person
so it you know why support court ne lawyer na catch the judge and say enya na de no na ye toy and I think that omankasa court na judge ne lawyer na omoti omasem as in this case no grofo bebere nim sem na sa case ni kosi judge no oya de na why say friend court onim say da open no be call ne sa anyoma no ye du wura court unni time wo be choose so be go enti no em say ye one court no na ye issue bench warrant and ye kochi no tie ba he no ne man fine but yeah for the substantive issue but say on back court no ye man fine it me kwem na me hu no so fine no his excellency na do ne tua
you
yes it case we na e wo hosa no engofo bebre hu a me na me friend na wo court ho say nana problem abenie
in your capacity as well
in my capacity as what there my capacity you my yes what you say we no hu ade
small boy
what you say me na me friend na wo court ho we be say why sir na me catch na say
na president
masa madam mami kama sam na nei problem abenie na nana se frehila na kojiska na munkotua na no anka say me na me na ado dan ko ntimo ma ne nkofi da bi go and pay the court enti no enkan ha na ye wo no unya problem with your president bakra say uwa court you have to obey the court even the president won't support you to disrespect the court no way
na me pato lawyer yembisa
enti no why is a case no the way na ne lawyer no handle asem no how he went about it in fact we are not suggesting say we lawyer no when he didn't do a good job but ye the why say free court ho ba ye no one be trans social media here they pay you judges no mo hwe bibia so wo fi ho ba ye no the whole court and we no omo hwe and so it was say one kasa no wo put wo ho in a certain way